Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode. Happy Friday, guys. Thank you guys for being here. I forgot what day it was already. So, guys, we got some action. We have the Dark Knight Returned Superman announcement. It was something that we spoke on before. I am pulling up now the specific image I brought up when we had this topic. And we got some drama. Holy crap, we got some drama. It is insane what's happening with Millie Studios and Hot Toys. I said somebody has to get fired. Somebody has to get fired, and it's gonna get funky, guys. So we'll see what we get into throughout the stream. Let me just look this up. I'll say hello to you guys in 1 second. I just want to have this up because it's really important. Let's see. I'm looking for the specific image that I pulled up that stream. Here it is. Oh yeah. Okay, perfect. Let's see who's got. Guys, we got 9 of you guys here. Please hit that like button if you haven't yet. Thank you, everybody. Remember, we love to beg. This is where we beg for likes, guys. So hit the like button. There's 9 of you guys in here. Hit the like button. How big? Oh my god, it is great. Let's see who's in the house, guys. We got Sardines 2.0. Welcome. How are you? Nice to welcome. Hello, hola, PR. What is PR? Puerto Rico? Unreal. Ron, welcome, my friend. How are you?
Konnichiwa means what's up.
We got Michael in the house. Welcome.
Hello.
Who else is in there? We got Talia from Germany. How are you?
Hello.
We got Miniverse Studios. Welcome. How are you?
I'm doing.
Ron says, seen a few people complaining there's been too many DC. They'll never be happy about anything. Anything that happens, it's always a problem. Doesn't matter what it is. These people will make you miserable with the amount of complaints that constantly circulate this community. You will be miserable because that's how they are. Everything's an issue. Everything's a problem. They're never happy about anything. And it's just so negative and so toxic and so disgusting. Don't forget to pre-order your inner, guys. After summer is Marvel time, baby. Spider-Man, Doomsday, Daredevil, Punisher. I don't know if we're getting a Wonder Man figure. At least it would be nice to get one for his show, like we got Moon Knight. But who the hell knows? The moment we see the character's head sculpt and something, you know it's coming. It's a very plain figure at that. Maybe that's why, they may not do it. I'm not saying they're not going to do it, but if they don't, it would make sense, right? What do they give them? They got to give them some weird effects. They got to give them, it's going to be a silicone, sleeveless arms like the Wolverine. The W on his chest. So it's going to be a very, very simple figure. Again, not that I wouldn't want it, but maybe they won't even bother making it unless, he has a bigger role during the new Vision show. Apparently he's supposed to be in there somehow. So maybe we'll get it for that. Who the hell knows? When isn't Marvel Star Wars time? Let DC. Yeah, it's true too. It's true. There's a lot of Marvel. Look at all the Deadpool and Wolverine we've been getting literally the entire year since the movie came out. What else? What else have we been getting? Star Wars, Grievous. The Wolf Pack, 212, Darth Vader battle damage. So we've been getting a lot of Star Wars too, and Plo Koon. What else came out recently related, Star Wars related? Commander Wolf. Echo and Fox was a while ago. So yeah, it's always spread out. And DC, the only thing we've gotten lately for DC was the Dark Knight trilogy, the Batman, the Dark Knight Rise, the Dark Knight Return Batmans. Batman. What else? What else did we get for DC lately? The Hellbat Batman from Arkham Origins. What else did we get from DC? I think that's pretty much it. The Armored Batman from BVS. Batman 2.0 from BVS. Which again, we're gonna get the Superman also probably very soon, right? BVS Superman, and then hopefully we'll get a Wonder Woman, right? It's gonna be a 2.0 Wonder Woman. It'll be the first one with the rolling eyes. We haven't got a Wonder Woman with the rolling eyes. WB 100 Wonder Woman was the first one with the artisan hair. There wasn't labeled artisan, and she didn't have rolling eyes, so that's not even considered an artisan figure. That was just a special version for that celebration. So that's most likely going to be the first. Again, that's what I said about what was it? What was it that just came out? Thor, right? I said most likely the first rolling eyes Thor is going to be from Doomsday, which should have been the next figure out, right? Thor related, but obviously they went backwards to give us an artisan Age of Ultron, so they give it the rolling eyes then. So again, the next figure with the rolling eyes should be BVS Wonder Woman, but they could come out of left field and give us something completely different, like they did, like I just did with that last figure I just mentioned. Guys, there's 19 of you guys in there. Please hit that like. Remember, we beg for likes here. And the 4 douchebags also hit the like button, you scumbag. We got Chris. Welcome, my
Hello!
Welcome. Who else is in here? We got Gilberto in the house. ¿Cómo está? Bienvenido.
Hello!
Bienvenido. We got Lou.
Konnichiwa means what's up.
Guys, Luch has a confession. Ask him in the chat what he's doing this weekend. Guys, hit the like button. We got 19 of you guys in here. Do not roach on the stream, you roaches. Do not roach, you roaches. We got heroes in the house.
Konnichiwa means what's up.
Guys, hit the like button. We got 18 of you guys in here watching. Hit the like button, you cockroaches. Do not be weird on the stream, you weirdos. Who else we got in here? We got a super chat from Ron. Thank you. Since you make so nice, unbelievable. Yeah, this for you.
I'd like to take this chance to apologize to absolutely nobody.
Thank you, Ron. Thank you.
Thank you.
No, thank you.
No, thank you, bro.
No, you.
No, thank you, bro.
Thank you.
No, thank you, bro.
No, seriously, you.
No, seriously, thank you, bro.
No, for real, you.
No, thank you.
Guys, hit the like button. Please help me. Oh my God. We got Jungle in the house. Jungle, what are you doing so early? Did they fire you at work?
Hello!
You're always late, remember? You never really want to be here, but you show up 5 seconds before the stream ends. I just came in to show some love and special like one really before I go live. Play some Resident Evil. Oh, wait a minute. The game is out already? I saw there was a playable. I thought it was a demo that they had the countdown for, and I saw that. I want to say yesterday or today, earlier today or yesterday. But is it the full game out? Let me know before you leave. That game looks incredible. I stopped at 5. I did not get any more after 5. I was like, I am good. I had pretty much the PlayStation 2 ones, which was Resident Evil 2. Then I got the first Resident Evil. What was the version? It was like a special, the director's cut. Then I had Resident Evil 3, I believe. I don't remember about 4. I think I had Code Veronica or something X, Code X or Code Veronica, something like that. Then I got 5 for PlayStation 3. I think it was PlayStation 3, and I never bought any more. I was like, I am good with the scares. And that game, especially 5. 5 is hardcore. 5 is a little too much. Like 5, it's more, not so much let's shoot everything because you'll run out of bullets. It's more of like try to be strategic and like try to get out of the way and try not to get, stuck in a room where they're all coming in. Like, nah, I'm good. And that was just the first mission. We got Ash in the house. Welcome, my friend. How are you?
Hello!
Welcome. We got Roo.
Hello!
Says, hey, everyone, just everybody drop a like, say hi. And that Superman rocks. What are you doing? Amusement park? But I'm sleepy, so I don't want to do bad things. Like what? Block somebody? Carlo? You don't want to fall asleep and Carlo somebody? Oh my god. What do you want to Carlo someone tonight? Yo, Christian hasn't been back. Where's Christian? Christian said, suck it, Carlo. Oh my god. That is hysterical. I don't know. Guys, hit the like button. We got 20 of you likes. You 4 roaches. You 4 cockroaches. Disgusting, filthy cockroaches. Hit the like button. They just leave every time. They leave and they come back, and then they leave and they come back. We got Bao.
How you doing?
We got Bao. Bob, did you read? I sent you something. Check your messages, Bob. I had a request. I'll check them now because I want to see. I want to make sure you check it. Yep, he checked it. Oh my god. Let's see who's in the house. Guys, hit the like button. There's 20 of you guys in, you roaches. Do not roach in the stream tonight, as usual. Bradley, Filthy Hands, Epstein, welcome.
Hello!
Fast hit the like button, but play. Thanks, Filthy Hands. Thanks, Filthy Hands. Bob read it. Oh my god. Oh man. Bob almost sent me a code, the code to his heart today. His passcode to his heart. Paramount about to own WB, which is going to be big change. Oh yes, I did hear. I heard. What is it? Netflix backed out. So, oh man, we got a super chat from Ash as usual. Look at this guy. Guys, hit the like button. We got 22 of you guys in here. Remember, we beg for likes. Where's Blade? You lying? Where's Blade? You lying, bro? Hey.
Take this chance to apologize to absolutely nobody.
Wait, my predictions have nothing to do with anything. It's not my fault, Howard. Okay, the king of toys. Okay, but remember, guys, don't forget to pre-order your inner. I'm gonna see who makes me a custom of the CEO of Inner, of the owner of Inner. Oh my god. Ash, coming soon, okay? Coming very soon, I promise. This time I promise. I didn't promise before what I promised this time, okay?
Thank you.
No, thank you.
No, thank you, bro.
No, you.
No, thank you, bro.
Thank you.
No, thank you, bro.
No, seriously, you.
No, seriously, thank you, bro.
No, for real, you.
No, thank you.
Thank you, Ash. Resident Evil is the only game everyone is playing tonight on YouTube. Oh, wow. But that means it's all out then. That means it's fully out. It's not like a demo or something like that. 19 likes. Guys, hit the like button. We got 21 of you guys in here. Don't make me beg anymore if you don't like me begging. If you like me begging, drop me a super chat and tell me to keep begging. You cockroach. Fabs, yes, it is got this morning. Yeah, I think it just came out. Okay, so it is fully out. I thought it was some demo. Yeah, no, the game looks incredible. The game looks incredible. The visuals look incredible. The graphics look incredible. The storyline, that video storyline that they played you in the beginning looks incredible. So I'll wait for GTA 6. This guy. Resident Evil X Code Veronica. Yeah, something like that. I had that. I think I had it. I don't know if I just played or I had it. But then Resident Evil 5 was the last one I got, and I was like, I'm good. And I only got it because of the Hot Toys figures. You know what I mean? I was like, oh, having the game, with the figures, and then playing it, I was like, yo, this is hardcore. Ernesto, welcome. How are you? Nice to see you.
Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa means what's up.
Welcome. The Resident Evil one just dropped today. Hit the like, you roaches. Exactly. Guys, there's 4 roaches. Ernesto messaged me. I got proof that there's 4 Pussy Pack members. Okay? 4 roaches constantly on my streams. Okay? I'll show you later. Message me and remind me. 4 cockroaches every stream. Literally. Carla, welcome. How are you? Nice to see you.
Charlie, my friend, Charlie Brigante, how you doing?
It's a wonderful Friday other than this release. Carlo, remember what we talked about, okay? Keep your hands to yourself. Thank you guys for hitting the like button. Hit the like button if you haven't yet. Thank you, everybody who did already. Oh my God, Ringo, welcome. How are you? Nice to see you. Welcome. Ringo. We got Hustles in the house. Welcome.
Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa means what's up.
All right, guys. So, like I said, real quickly before I forget. So it's been a little bit since I got any figures. I feel like the last figure I got was the third-party Gambit, the third-party Juggernaut from EIT, right? And iToys. But yesterday, I got something in the mail from Thule, because Thule's trying to get out of the dark side slowly but surely. It's tough. When you have a weak soul, the darkness takes over. But he gave in a little bit with this one. So he sent me this Spider-Punk exclusive from Sideshow. He got the conversion of the wait list, and he didn't need it. I said, I need it. And he said, you know what? Let me step out of the darkness for 1 second. So I can't wait. So all I need is one Miles Morales with the Spider-Man suit, and line is complete. Then we got today. This was yesterday. Then we got today this beauty that came out. I believe it was something like 1862, which is the Mark III Stealth. I can't wait to do this video because I have the 1.0 in diecast. So this is very exciting with the updated bodies, and it's a 2.0. So the colors are really, really good. That electric blue is beautiful. And then last but not least, it just started shipping. I guess the third batch started shipping from Sideshow. This beauty. We got General Grievous in the house. We got, of course, special edition from Sideshow, because you could only get special editions from Sideshow because that's the only thing to get in this dead hobby. When the hobby's dying, you know what you do? You get the exclusive. So those are coming soon, guys. Also, I don't know if you guys saw my post today for my daily post. Michael got me the Bruce Wayne. Remember I told you guys I didn't want to get another Batman Armory from the Dark Knight, right? The Cage one. I have two already, one third party, one 1.0. My 1.0 came with Alfred, Bruce Wayne, and the Batman suit. So I didn't want to get another one. Yes, it's a 2.0. Yes, it's USB. I get all that. But the only difference would have been that and the fact that you get the suited Bruce Wayne. So I actually just got the suited Bruce Wayne, which is all I really needed from that pack. I don't need, where am I going to put another Batman Armory? Again, it's a 2.0. It's different. I get it. But I'm like, I'm good. To spend $600 to, nah. So I got the most important part because I already have the Superman from the acrylic Dark Knight Rises, what do you call it? Batman Armory. So that line is set so far until we have Scarecrow, which that's what the drama is about apparently tonight. So we'll see, guys. We'll see. We'll see what's happening with the drama tonight. And don't forget to hit the like button. Roaches, if you haven't. Fast Max 3 TV over ships tomorrow. Do you collect? Do you collect? Spider-Punk. Yeah, guys, that was like the one thing. That one and the Prowler, right? Miles G. Morales were the last two I got. Miles G. I got, like a month ago at least. So the figures are great. They're really, really nice. They're really, really good. They're really, really fun. So I am excited for this. I have the 1.0 from the Marvel Spider-Man 1 Spider-Punk with the guitar and the spikes on the mask and all that stuff. This one, obviously, is a more animated look. This is the MMS, not a VGM. So completely different. That body, remember I told you guys, it's supposed to be like a Lenny Kravitz type look-alike thing. The head sculpt looks amazing. I wish I would have gotten two. It was, it was one of the figures that I didn't pre-order, and then I was like, it was completely gone. I couldn't get it anywhere because it's too expensive, which is crazy for that line to get so expensive. So that, obviously that means that they didn't make many. Before you hear it on your favorite channel 3 years ago, that they didn't make many. 3 years later, 3 years from now, that suddenly it is scarce that you can't get across the Spider-Verse figures because they didn't make that many. So before you hear that 3 years from now, remember who told you. And then I need a Miles Morales so I could have him in the Spider-Man suit because I have one with him with the New York outfit, right, with the puffy jacket. But obviously I need one with the Miles Morales Spider-Man suit on. And then the line is complete. It's complete right now, but I need that look as well. Let's see who else is. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate it. And this says, Fabs, let me know how you hold it to. You're sturdy and just MVP, but my hands could not hold it. Yeah, I'll see what you're talking about. Guys, hit the like button if you haven't yet. We got 24 likes. Thank you guys for hitting the like button. Don't forget to share. Here, Chris. This for you.
I don't think so.
Oh, man. Drowned by a scarecrow. Yeah. Again, I'm assuming that's what the project is that they were referring to. Free sample. Oh, my.
I don't think so.
Oh, my God. Let's see. Says, Brad, dirty hands. That's it. No, it's filthy hands, not dirty hands. Filthy hands. He's got filthy hands. That's what Cassandra was like. Go wash it. He's washing his hands because he's a filthy fuck. Living the dream. My dream. How you holding up? Don't believe Fabs. He said Blade was coming. Still no Blade. Don't believe. Okay. Remember this conversation because there's going to be apology attached to this. All right, so let's get started, guys. Let me just make sure. There we go. Okay. So we got this beauty of a masterpiece from the comic book line CMS.com. What is going on here? We have the beautiful Frank Miller Superman, again from the comic, right, to go with the Dark Knight Returns Batman that's already out. It looks like it is going for $275. Start shipping January 2027 to June 2027. I have a feeling it's going to be the earlier date because, like I've told you guys, these figures don't require a lot of stuff. As you can see, the suit, a very, very thin suit, right? Again, like I said about the Batman, very underwhelming, nothing fancy about it. It looks kind of cheap with the way that they're tailoring it, right? Like it looks like, again, they just cut the thread, they just cut the material there, right? Nothing, no stitching, no fancy stitching about it. Again, it's supposed to look like that, or else they would have made it completely different. But to me, right, that's what I told you guys from the beginning with that Batman. I don't know about that Batman. That Batman was not something exciting for me. Now, the Superman, though, as you can see, it is the same exact body as the Batman, pretty much. And I told you guys that's exactly what's going to happen. Why? Because they're not going to make two different sizes of bodies for the same line. That happens throughout, whether it's MMS, obviously, usually males, right? If it's multiple males from that line, most likely, unless it's something completely different, they're going to reuse those same bodies with those same with those different characters. Again, it's to save money. They've been doing it forever, so that's why it'll never stop. It would be ridiculously dumb to have these bodies and not reuse them as much as possible. Like, why? Why would I have to constantly make a new body for everything? It doesn't make any sense. It's not money smart. So that's why I told you guys this is going to always happen. But the figure is very exciting. The figure looks really nice. Again, even this Superman, as boring as it is, as plain as it is, as you can see, the belt, straight plastic, right? Probably like the corn sweat Superman belt, right? Very yellow, very, plasticky looking. The most exciting part to me is, number one, the battle damage face, which also means, right, that giveaway. Remember, regular Batman doesn't really make him bleed. Who makes him bleed is this guy. Remember the Armored Batman. So remember, this was the same exact image that we spoke about during that, when I told you guys that the Armored Batman was coming. So, and when I was telling you the Superman was coming as well. First I was telling you Superman was coming, and I said, obviously they're going to make Armored Batman, and here we are. 99.100% this is coming. Again, why? The biggest giveaway is the fact that he's bleeding. You know what I mean? So for you to pair him with the Armored, they give him the bloody head sculpt. Also, again, the head sculpt, both head sculpts look great. You get two head sculpts. They look really good. I love the midsection now because it's a different color of the suit, right? Remember, the gray and black is darker, right? So you don't really see the definition on the body, right? You see the abs mainly, but you don't really see the obliques as much as you see here, right? And if you pay attention, it's pretty much the same exact shape of the body, except the dark, you don't really, you don't see it as obvious as the blue. But the legs are pretty much the same. Not pretty much, they're exactly the same. If you pay attention to the biceps and the shoulders, same exact, arms. We got a wired cape. The base, right? Look how boring this base is. Again, just massive for no reason, but they got to give you something, number one, that holds up the figure. So this is, very sturdy for that reason. And to make you feel like, oh, look, these big figures have big bases as well, which I'm not going to use anyway. But as you can see, you can get him a few flying poses, which he looks really, really good. He always looks really good. Here's the bloody head sculpt again. This is how I'm going to have mine no matter what. It just looks so much better, so much nicer. Look at the detailing of the arms. Look at the sleeves, how clean. Right? Again, how is that going to look when you bend the elbow? Right? When you bend the arm, is that going to roll up? Is that going to expose the wrist joint, which happens a lot with these suits? You got to constantly keep pulling them down if you're going to take a shot of it, or if you're moving the arm or whatever. They usually roll up and you can see the peg, so you got to constantly pull it up. And the good thing is that now, because these materials getting so much better, right, they give you a little bit of slack for it to not just stay rolled up and then it's too short so we can't pull it down. You get plenty of slack to always cover those joints, so it's always good. Let's see who else is in here real quickly. Playing all I hear is Fabs. Oh my god! Don't be screaming, Cassandra. Tape him screaming at the jumps. So it was yesterday when I was out shopping, hoping I was going to see Blade. You're gonna get your Blade. You're gonna get your Blade. You're gonna get your Blade. It's nice, but not my Superman. You should have heard Bob. You should have heard Thule today. Thule was crying when this came out. He's like, "What garbage is this? Disrespectful." He's like, "Corn Sweat's my Superman." I was like, "Oh, if Bob heard you right now, he would be so proud." Night Watch, welcome. How are you?
Hello.
How are the two of these to go with both Batmans? Smart. Remember, Hot Toys is losing value. I don't know if you're going to be able to retire buying two of these. Okay, you've been warned. If you're not buying to retire, this hobby's not for you. Okay, so be very careful. Okay, the YouTubers are trying to warn you. Okay, do not be buying two of these. This is not a retirement fund. Okay, you got to buy other stuff. Whatever they tell you to buy is what you got to buy. Don't forget to pre-order your Inart though. But yeah, that's gonna look sick. Both head sculpts in use. You guys know I always did that. Two head sculpt, even if it was this mild, right? One battle damage, one clean, but not happening. It's weird, but I like it. It's not a diorama. You bum. Gives me Megamind vibes. Eric, welcome.
Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa means what's up.
Where is Reeves Superman? That's got to get made at some point. That is a must-have update 2.0 with the rolling eyes. You know what I mean? Like, they got to make it. They got to make it. Maximum Flex, welcome.
I'm doing.
Justice for Star Wars. You guys get Star Wars all year around. You get, like I said, we just got Grievous. We got Commander Cody, the 2.0. We got Plo Koon. We got who else did we get? We got the Wolf Pack. We got Snowtrooper Commander. We got what's his name? Savage Opress. We got who else? Who else just came out? Commander Wolf. We got what do you mean? What do you mean, Justice? You guys get it all. Unbelievable. God forbid DC once in a blue, because remember, we don't get a lot of DC. What do we get DC? Arkham. We get we've been getting the trilogy, Dark Knight trilogy. What else? That's it. Peacemaker pre-order last year. What else DC? Yeah, we don't really get much DC. That's why I think it's doing so well and everything's so hard to get. You can't find a what do you call it? You can't find a Bane right now for retail, anywhere near retail. I got mine 2 months after it was released, and I didn't get it for retail, not even close. Blaze was canceled. Oh, show me the AI The AI post, Bob. I want to see. I want to show everybody your AI skills. Unbelievable. But will they make Carrie Kelly Robin figure? Guessing if they do, she would probably be limited. But that's a whole different conversation. You know what I mean? Robins aren't, you know, like an amazing selling point. It's usually the main guys: Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, Batman. You know what I mean? So to get a Robin, you know, the reason why the Batman and Robins from the Batman and Robin movie are doing so well is, you know, again, it looks way better than the original one. Fancier with the 2.0, with the update, right? With the rolling eyes, even though, you know, not exciting still, but the suit looks better. You actually get weapons now. Remember the first one, you didn't get shit. You know, no rolling eyes. The cape looked like crap, very blah, you know, just very basic. Again, no weapons. You couldn't even do anything with him. Now you get weapons, you know, now you get the rolling eyes. So a little bit more exciting. The suit, a lot better. You know, the cape, slightly better. So Robin, I don't know. I'm not saying he's not popular, but are they going to make a Robin? I'll leave that up to you, Ron. You let us know what you think. From 1 to 10, from a scale of 1 to 10, what do you think is the probability that they're going to make it? Any dioramas? No. In Biden's words, corn pop is my. He said corn pop. Unbelievable. Only by internet my figure will explode. Oh my god. Bro, more announcements. No, it's not that you're not getting them. You will, but give it a chance. Give it a break. You know what I mean? Let me tell you. Oh, the quarter scale. I forgot about that one. The quarter scale Han Solo. You got that? Yeah, we're gonna get. I think the next Star Wars announcements are gonna be really crazy. I think it's gonna be shit that people are gonna, holy crap, you know. Big Dog, welcome.
Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa means what's up.
I think so. He said 3. 10 being good, 1 being bad. So you got a 3. Unbelievable. Slugger16. Anthony, welcome. How are you?
Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa means what's up.
So let's continue, guys. So as you can see, the Kryptonite arrow, he's got a it looks like a machine gun that he's crushing pretty much, because that's what at least it looks like. You know, this is kind of blah, right? A little cheap looking. Again, it's from the comic, but looks a little cheap. Again, part of what it's supposed to be. As you can see, they added some like a green hue to it to give it that like glowing what do you call it, feature, right? Is that going to glow like that? I highly doubt it, but I'm assuming if you put some light to it, some bright light at least, is going to give it that reflection of the green, possibly. As you can see, look how clean they're doing the sleeves, right? Completely covering the wrist pegs, which again looks kind of funky sometimes, especially with the old suits, right? The moment you raise the arm or the forearm, right, it would roll back, and then it's like you're trying to pull it. Never really worked because they were not tailored like this. Now the tailoring on this thing has gotten incredible. That's why the hobby's dying, I believe. So as you can see, look how clean it looks, how sharp it looks. That body looks incredible. You know, that the head sculpt, as you can see, is a generic looking head sculpt, again, from the comic. It's nothing, you know, it's not Henry Cavill or anything like that, like people would want. But the eyes, we got the rolling eyes, right? We got the Justin curl. I'm 99.9% certain that it was Justin's idea to give them this curl. I'm surprised that Hot Toys didn't give it the artisan curl. You know what I mean? I'm surprised that Justin didn't recommend Hot Toys to give him that artisan curl like he did, you know, for the Corn Sweat Superman for in art. You know what I mean? So kind of fail on that part. But besides that, as you can see, beautiful head sculpt. Again, you get the rolling eyes feature. And now, as you can see, the height of the figures, right? So as you can see, how you can tell, it's the same exact body pretty much, is look at the whole midsection, right? The abs, you see all the abs here, you see them all here, right? You see all the obliques here. Again, not as much as you see with Superman because of the color of the suit, but this is how you can tell it's pretty much the exact same body. And Superman is a little bit taller, as you can see. Why? Well, whatever attachment they use for the neck, because obviously this looks like it's a a longer neck than this, is what gives it that extra height. You know what I mean? Because I don't think it's coming from the shoes, right? I don't think they made his shoes slightly taller. It could have been, right? But I don't think so. I think the extra length is coming from the neck. And as you can see, he's got a lot more exposed neck than he does here, or at least it looks like it, but maybe not. Wait, I'm looking at this right now, and it looks like it's the same amount of neck exposed, but it might go up a little bit higher up here. So that's where you get that little bit, because it's definitely taller, right? If you pay attention, the fists are right there. You know what I mean? Maybe slightly lower right here, slightly lower. But again, maybe see even the legs, guys. Look at the legs. I think the legs are way smaller here, so it might be a modified body in some areas. Because the legs, as you can see, the Batman legs are not as bulky as this. But then again, as you can see, they're a little bit looser. Look, you got a little slack back here that you don't have here. You know what I mean? So maybe the fact that they're super tight on, but again, Batman's not supposed to be as muscular as Superman. So it could be a little bit of extra padding on whatever undersuit they have. Because I can tell you this is the same endoskeleton, guaranteed. But there are modifications that make it look different. Again, the baggier suit here gives it more slack. As you can see, look here, how it pinches on the armpit. You don't get that here. So the material might be slightly thinner on this to give it that, that really, really skin tight look. And the legs, again, it could be they use different legs. Even the knees, as you can see, guys, the knees look different. So I'm gonna tell you guys right now that most likely we got a different body. And I just noticed something. The knees, right? The fact that this suit is a little bit baggier, right? It kind of covers those funky, ugly joints that it most likely has. As you can see, this here is where it folds. But here, it looks more of a natural kneecap, as you can see, compared to here. You don't see the natural, you know what I mean? The natural look to the kneecap here, because you got a little bit of bagginess to the pants. But here the knees look perfect. So again, maybe to make it look more real because of the tightness of the suit, they they had to change whatever was under here. So again, anything's possible, but I feel like it still somewhat has to be the same body. As you can see, the same shoulder, right? The same shoulder mass, roundness, right? Again, the only thing is the height difference. So maybe they made it a little bit meatier. We're going to find out. We're going to find out when it's in hand. We will definitely find out. So here are the two head sculpts, two interchangeable head sculpts with separate rolling eyes. So you get two. So for $275, two head sculpts, it is not terrible. Very basic figure overall. Again, just like the Batman, right? The Batman's supposed to have, not supposed to have. It has more accessories. It has batarangs. It has the rope and the batarang. It has, his grapnel gun. So, the shotgun, right? Not the shotgun, the sniper rifle. I keep saying the shotgun, the sniper rifle. So 3 batarangs, the rope and batarang, not the grapple gun. He has the sniper rifle with the scope, and I think that's it. I don't remember a grapple gun with that figure. So, having that gives us at least more value for the figure. Again, he's supposed to have these things. But Superman, what does he have? Nothing. He doesn't have weapons. He doesn't have batarangs. He doesn't have, anything like that. So what are they going to give him? The only thing that makes sense is an extra head sculpt. You can't give him mouth plates like Batman for different expressions. So the best thing to do to keep that value there, right? Because all we're getting is, if we didn't get a second head sculpt, we would be just getting hands. That's it, just hands. And there's nothing battle damage about this. There's nothing, exciting about this, right? This is your clean Superman. So to give us some value, they had to add the second head sculpt, which again, I'm not complaining about it. Great addition, right? You can pick whichever look you want. And the cool feature about this is this. You get this especially applied UV luminous reflective effect. So as you can see, this looks sick. This looks really bright. I'm assuming you get a black light to it, and that's how it glows. But that looks like the laser beam's about to come out of there. It looks really good. I hope that we get that for both eyes. I'm assuming I don't see why we wouldn't. But that is probably the most exciting thing of the figure. And even though, like I said, even though he comes with this, right? He comes with the arrow and that cheap ass weapon. It looks very cheap. Most likely will be cheap because remember, this is comic book, this is CMS. Still, this is not, Superman stuff. You know what I mean? This Superman doesn't come with any of this stuff. So that's why they had to give you these little 2 things and the second head sculpt to, again, try to equal the value of the Batman figure, which comes with, a lot more than what Superman would have came with if they hadn't added the arrow and the gun. Newly developed muscular body. So there you go. So they give it a new body, completely different than the Batman, right? It looked very similar. Like I said, it doesn't make sense for them to give a new one, but it looks like they did. And as you can see, right now, you could look at it and look how square he is here. He's got a little, indent coming into the waist, right? He looks really wide out here. He looks more smaller. So we got a new body. Again, I didn't look at all these pictures. So we got a new body, guys. Newly developed muscular body specifically for the Superman. So that there's a possibility that they're going to reuse this again somehow, some way, just like they're reusing the Batman body for the battle damage. Because remember, the black and gray is the same exact thing as this. There's absolutely no reason to change it. All they did was change the color. That's it. But this, now it makes sense why it's taller. Now it makes sense why it's bigger. It looks thicker. It's got more of a, bodybuilder shape with a smaller waist. So it makes sense that it's a brand new body. Let me see what you guys are saying real quickly. Speak of Han Solo, got him last week, and I refused to open him until I get my true. Which one did you get? You didn't share in the chat. Selfish. Fab, you said that last year. Hey, Ash, wait, this for you.
Take this chance to apologize to absolutely nobody.
Ash, I don't control Howard, okay? I just give you what I think is happening. You got to send your concerns, your complaints and concerns to Howard. Oh, my God. It's the rounded hair. It's the rounded hair. Big Dog says, Superman's voice looks more tampered. No, absolutely. Like I said, they're telling us. Newly developed body, muscular body. So it's 100% a new body. Like I'm saying, see the waist, like I said? You got to really pay attention to the subtleties of it to know that it's a bigger body. Again, I hadn't read, that it was new. But yeah, so that's exciting because, again, are they going to use this just one time and that's it? Absolutely not. So what is possible after this? They already gave him a bloody head sculpt. What is next for a Superman? More battle damage all over the place? Like the blue and gray? I don't watch I didn't read the comic, so I wouldn't know. But maybe you guys out there who know the comic could guess what's next. What could the possible uses of this body be? You know what I mean? So, again, very, very, very plain, very simple figure, right? Wired cape. Again, the capes are getting a little nicer. Not the greatest, but a little nicer, right? Some materials are still, you know, they should really hire somebody like Jackson Shu to give them either ideas or, you know, make their capes for them. But again, it's a custom job. It's more of a custom job. It's more tailored. It's way more accurate. It's way better looking. And I don't understand, if you're Hot Toys and you're already improving your tailoring for everything, literally for everything, why not? They know that there are, you know, customizers out there by the plenty that customize great looking capes for these figures, great looking, you know, tailoring for the capes, whether it's wired or drape, right? Look really, really nice, really, really good materials. The wired capes do crazy things with those wires that the customizers use compared to, you know, some of the Hot Toys. Not that the Hot Toys don't do anything. The new ones are, again, way better than they used to be. But why not just make, again, at the end of the day, it's a toy. It is what it is. But at these prices, they should at least, you know, for example, not every figure gets a cape. So it's not like they're going to be spending extra money on figures because they come with a cape. But if a figure comes with a cape, go all out with the cape. Make it perfect, or at least as best as it could possibly look for that character. So people, you know, don't have to go out and spend $100-something from, you know, Jack. And I'm not saying, you know, put Jackson Shu out of business. That's not what I'm saying, because he doesn't only make capes. You know what I mean? He customizes Bruce Wayne faces, Christian Bale's faces. He customizes a bunch of stuff. Capes just happen to be, you know, a big nut for his business because he makes a lot of them. He makes different ones, right? Batman Returns, regular Batman, 89 Batman, Christian Bale Batman, 22 Batman. So he makes, you know, a lot of capes. But if Hot Toys, you know, was already, you know, including that with the figures, it would be so much nicer. And then, you know, again, people are going to complain about everything. People are going to cry about everything. So they're not going to make everybody happy regardless, even if the capes are perfect, right? It's always going to be a problem about something. And it's funny, TK, right? TK said something in the members chat. We were talking about a figure of a character that Hot Toys, you know, if it came down to Hot Toys making the figure, he said something like this. He goes, if they made this figure, people immediately would say the logo's off, the logo's too small, the logo's too big, the colors are off, this is, like, immediately, which is 100% correct. So it's always a problem. It's always, not everybody's ever going to be happy, right? But some people who like their stuff, you know, the capes at least, that much better, that much, you know, more tailored, that much more accurate, right? With the materials as well, the colors on the cape as well, right? Those people would be happier not having to spend the extra 120, 130, 150, right? Whatever Jackson Shu charges for his for his custom capes. So that would be really good. That would be really helpful. But it is what it is. They don't care. So as you can see, again, 2 interchangeable head sculpts, specially applied UV luminous reflective effect, newly developed muscular body, wide cape, and the standard cheap base. You get the weapon, you get the arrow, and that's the end of that. So who is excited for this? Who is not excited for this? Who was waiting for this? Who pre-ordered this already? I pre-ordered mine immediately as soon as it was out. Rudy told us in the members chat, and I ordered that thing faster than you could say Lucha's Mandingo. Speak of the devil. Lucha the Super Chest is gonna get this DK Superman from. Oh my God, Luch. He's gonna block you. Guaranteed he's gonna block you. Want to bet?
Thank you.
No, thank you.
No, thank you, bro.
No, you.
No, thank you, bro.
Thank you.
No, thank you, bro.
No, seriously, you.
No, seriously, thank you, bro.
No, for real, you.
No, thank you.
Thank you, Luch. Luch, I think you should not take a break this weekend. That's my advice. Okay. Who else? Who else? Passing, so he's not getting it. I will wait for the actual release. This guy. Oh my God. Who ran away from this? Yeah, no, this thing is nice. Again, very basic, very plain, just like the Batman. There's nothing that I'm, suddenly, oh, this is amazing. Like, no, it's the same plain, simple type of figure as the Batman. But obviously, you can't just have plain Batman by himself now that they have the Superman. You see the battle damage coming out, so we're gonna get at least 4 figures out of that line, at least 4. So guys, hit the like button if you haven't yet. We got 25 watching. Thank you guys for being here. So again, guys, it looks like we're getting more. Maybe a black suit Superman. Is that possible for the comic? Does anybody know? Anybody who's a fan of the comics, reads the comics? Is it possible for them to reuse this as a black Superman suit? Does anybody know? Can anybody tell me? Is that a possibility for them to make a Hot Toys exclusive Superman with a black suit? Let me know. Which are trade for Superman once. Oh my God. Don't encourage this. I'm saving my money for Branch or Wolverine. Yeah, I think I have how many payments? I think I have 1 payment left on my brown suit. And I have 1 payment left, I believe, on my TVA. So those are coming. 1 payment left on my Batman Returns Blue and Gray. Not my Batman Returns, my Batman The Flash Blue and Gray. I have 1 payment left on a bunch of stuff, guys. So it's going to be an exciting next couple of weeks. I'm waiting right now for the Snowtrooper Commander that already shipped. The Copper and Gold should be shipping. Who else? Yes, I'm waiting for a few more figures, guys. So it's going to be a nice, fun couple of weeks. So I have videos to make you guys for you not to watch. So, like I said, guys, we got some drama. We got some crazy drama. I don't know how, right? I don't know how something like that could happen. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, it is kind of crazy. Bob told me about it because I had no idea. I don't go around. I'm not looking for stuff on social media. I told you guys that all the time. So I'm always the last one to hear stuff regarding this community because I'm not on top of it like you guys are. But, guys, and I want you guys to go, yourselves to this Instagram page, read it for yourself, so you could, get the info yourselves directly. Not necessarily for me, because you're not going to get anything from me. I'm not going to go through the whole thing, but it is kind of crazy. It is kind of crazy. Your face tells it all. No, it's crazy. I ordered today and yesterday 2 Batman. Oh, nice. Okay. See, we got collectors. Because in the words of Bob, collectors collect. Bob created this saying to Luch. Oh my God. So let me set this up, guys. So some of you may know there's a company of customizers called Millie Studios. They've made things over the years. They make a lot of cool stuff, right? A lot of their own private head sculpts and figures and customs and all this stuff. I don't think I've ever ordered anything customized from them or anything that they've ever made, but apparently it looks like that group of artists has done work for Hot Toys previously for multiple things. So apparently, one of the workers was drinking. Again, his own words, not mine. I'm not making any of this up. I don't know what's true, what's not. I'm just telling you what I read. So apparently one of the workers was collect or cry. That's Lucha's motto. Collect or cry from Mandingo. Gilbert, nice congrats. So put it on a t-shirt. Put it on a t-shirt. Collect or cry. That's a good one, Bob. You should copyright that. So the guy was drunk apparently, and he started talking shit on Hot Toys. Again, I don't know what he said. I don't know what was said. Maybe you guys will find it in the entire post because I didn't read that whole shit. It's not that serious for me. But I did read the apology, and that's when the guy says, I was under the influence of alcohol, blah blah blah. I'm a drunk. No, I didn't say that. But can you imagine? You're supposed to work, and then he blamed Hot Toys for taking credit for something they created, and apparently they were the ones working on the project. So I don't even know what's happening, but I want to pull it up, guys. So like I said, go on Instagram, right? You can find this on Snake Lee 82109. That's the page, right? And the dog father is somebody that's involved. I don't know how, but this is a Korean page apparently, or they mentioned something about their Korean partner. So I'm assuming JC Hung is the Korean partner, but it is crazy, guys. So somebody posted this after the Korean team made changes. So again, this is posted by the dog father, and this is shared on the Snake Lee 82109 Instagram page. So I want to read some of it, not all of it, because as you can see, look at this. To all colleagues at Hot Toys, the Scarecrow Project team, our Korean partners, fellow collaborators, and fans, I offer my most sincere and formal apology for the inappropriate remarks made by Snake Lee during the collaboration with Hot Toys, the Scarecrow Project, and the Korean development team, which caused unpleasantness and misunderstandings. So the person who made the remark was Snake Lee. Again, I've never heard of this guy. I don't know who that is. Could be Lucha's boyfriend for all we know. These remarks were highly inappropriate, hurt the feelings of our partners, and violated the principles of professionalism and respect. They have negatively impacted the reputation of the project, the trust between the teams, and the atmosphere of the industry. I take full responsibility for this. I will immediately conduct serious self-reflection on my words, deeds, and standards of communication. I sincerely apologize to Hot Toys, the Scarecrow Project team, and all members of the Korean partner team. I also apologize for to the fans and supporters of the project, as well as to all industry partners affected and troubled by this incident. So I'm assuming there's a lot of people involved. I have no idea. Going forward, I will strengthen my self-discipline and communication and behavior, uphold the bottom lines of respect, professionalism, and cooperation, and ensure that such incidents will never happen again. So now this is, so he says, to everyone I have offended and hurt, I am truly sorry at Hot Toys. So he tags Hot Toys Collectibles, and JC Hung. Okay. Now this is from Snake Lee. I guess I am reading everything, guys. I apologize. February 23rd, 2026. So this is directly from Snake Lee, the person who apparently made these comments that, again, I don't know what they are. I admit to what I said under the influence of alcohol. I am a man who faces his mistakes head on, and I never hide from them. At the very least, I am not a villain. Everyone can judge themselves who the real villain is. As for someone called the Dog Father, which is this page who shared this, again, I don't know what's going on. Dog Father, I urge collectors and fans to see his true colors as soon as possible. The internet is his only refuge. He has nothing outside of it. His extreme inferiority has led to mental issues, and I hope he seeks medical help as soon as possible. Holy, see what I mean? This is deep. I don't even know what's happening right now. So he apologized for drinking. Can you imagine? The guys, I was drunk talking shit about my bosses. Holy shit. Patrick, what do you guys drink over there? Fucking moonshine? So it is insane. It is insane. Again, I don't know what was said. I wish I knew what was said. If somebody knows what was said, let me know so I can pull it up, because it is crazy. So again, it's regarding the Scarecrow project. And I do have something else. Duh. Guys, duh. Guys, hit the like button. We got 29 watching. Thank you guys for being here. Oh my god. Hit the like button, guys. Please remember, we beg on this channel for likes always and forever. Whose butt hurt now? Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Lucha's waiting for Snake is Luch, defend yourself. No boys this weekend. So oh my god. Yo, it's crazy. Don't drink and collect. Exactly. It is crazy. Darth Malicus, welcome. How are you?
Hello!
Would apologize for drinking, but then blames another person. I know, nobody picked that up. He's like, I take all my L's, and the Dog Father is full. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't understand. I don't understand what's happening. So somebody says, Clone Commando Collection says, what happened? And then Chris Rourke says, TLDR, Millie Studios is a studio that handles some sculpting work for Hot Toys, which I said earlier because, apparently I've been doing this for a while. They worked on some sculpts, including Superman and Scarecrow. There you go. This guy is Millie Studios' PR rep and was shown to have disparaged Hot Toys' quality of work in private messages. See, nobody knows exactly what was said. While also claiming that they stole credit from Millie Studio, despite the studio being the one who worked on the project, improving subpar prototypes. So think about that. So the guy is talking shit about the product that Millie Studios made, and he's saying that Hot Toys stole the product that Millie Studios made for Hot Toys. What's happening? So again, this is crazy. I wish I knew everything that was going on, but it is drama nonetheless. It is crazy. If you guys find out any more information about this, specifically what was said, send it to me, because I would want to see what he said while he was drunk, blaming the Dog Father, because this is crazy. Ringoline, don't drink on social media. Yo, it was crazy. But again, it doesn't, did you get that drunk that you don't know what you're talking about? If Millie Studios made the Scarecrow, how is Hot Toys stealing, again, make that Scarecrow for Hot Toys, how is Hot Toys stealing the project that they commissioned from Millie Studios. That makes no sense. So the guy must have been annihilated on Moonshine, because that is crazy. You know what I mean? Like, how do you say that? Like, who is this person to begin with? You're working for Millie Studios? Like, what's happening? How do you not know? How do you talk shit, but you don't know that your company is making this product for Hot Toys, and you're talking shit? You're saying it's bad? What? And then you say that Hot Toys stole it? Yo, this is insane. This is why people love YouTube. You know what I mean? Because of drama. It's crazy. So again, I wish I knew, guys. If you find out any more information, please send it to me, because I want to know what was said, so I know exactly what to say to get Hot Toys' attention. Oh my god. And he does public relations here. Yo, again, this community is retarded. Like, how do you do that? I would never understand it. Meow Collector, long time. Welcome.
Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa means what's up.
So it's crazy. Crazy the shit that goes on in this community. So it's not just about the peasants, right? Drama doesn't only come from the peasants. Drama doesn't only come from, YouTubers. It comes from the companies as well. You know what I mean? And Hot Toys, again, this doesn't come from Hot Toys, right? Hot Toys didn't get involved in this. It was somebody working for Millie bringing Hot Toys, talking shit about Hot Toys, which is crazy. So I told Bob, I said, Bob, somebody's getting fired. So we'll see who gets fired, because somebody's got to get fired. Now, is that going to affect the product? Are we not going to get now the Scarecrow, which I know I can tell you I need him really bad. That head sculpt looks incredible. Okay? That head sculpt, that Cillian Murphy or Killian Murphy or whatever you want to call him, Murphy, looks incredible with the glasses on. Right, I don't care about the mask on. We already have, for those who've been around for a while, the Demon Batman, from the Batman Begins, and he came with the double pack. If you got the double pack, he came with Demon Batman and the Scarecrow. Remember, that specific figure came with the jacket. What's it called? The straight jacket. This one, obviously, as you can see, doesn't have that. Again, I don't remember it having it. He has a loose mask to go with it. He has the smoke effect, right, of the drug. He's got the briefcase where he keeps the mask. And it looks like, obviously, it's going to be two head sculpts, right? One with the head sculpt and one with the mask on. But he also comes, like I said, with a loose one, which is going to be really nice to own. So, like I said, I hope it doesn't mess up the project, because it's a really, really good figure, really, really good head sculpt. And it is not our fault that they're hiring alcoholics at Millie Studios. Talking shit. Gerardo, welcome. How are you?
Hello.
So hopefully for the Dark Knight trilogy, you're correct. So hopefully nothing happens, but we'll see. I can't wait for the Scarecrow to complete. Well, no, not complete. You know what I mean? Like, they're not done yet, right? Remember, we need a Ra's al Ghul. And I think after a Ra's al Ghul, should be done. Do we have a Liam Neeson head sculpt? I don't think so. So I think that's what's keeping us from that. I got two third-party Liam Neesons, right? I got one with the suit, right, and the scarf and the cane, right? That fancy cane that he uses. And then I have one in the ninja outfit that he fought that he was training Batman in. So I have those two. Both third parties, obviously. But we don't have one from Hot Toys. So that would, there you go, Eric. Yes, thank you. So we do have one. And I thought so. I just didn't remember. So Qui-Gon Jinn, we got that one. which again, that's going to get an update, 2.0 update. So maybe, guys, remember this before you hear it 3 years from now from your favorite channel. What can happen is, because again, we're going to get another Qui-Gon. You bet your ass we're going to get another Qui-Gon. And we're going to get an updated Qui-Gon with the rolling eyes happening 100%. So maybe when we get that update, we will get a what do you call it? Ra's al Ghul for the Batman Begins, because remember, that's from Batman Begins. He appeared, I want to say, in The Dark Knight, maybe? No, The Dark Knight Rises. He appeared to Batman in the cell. But talking about, living is eternal and, blah, blah, blah. So, that's the only possibility of getting a Ra's al Ghul is with an updated Qui-Gon Jinn. So thank you, Eric. Yes, 100% correct. I completely forgot about that figure. As of this announcement, you're right. It'd be cool. No, that's it. That's the only one we need. After that, then we don't really need it. Then that would be complete. You know what I mean? Then obviously they could get fancy, and then they could give us a Bruce Wayne with a ninja outfit, which is also very possible if they want to go back to Batman Begins, right? They could give us Bruce Wayne with the ninja outfit, Ra's al Ghul with the ninja outfit, then a special version Ra's al Ghul with the suit and the scarf and the cane, right? That's money right there. Who's not gonna buy because they've never done it? Who's not gonna buy a ninja version Batman Begins? Bruce Wayne head sculpt with the rolling eyes. Because remember, the updated version, the 2.0, they didn't have rolling eyes either. Remember, they updated the Batman Begins Batman suit. Right? Remember, it was a Hot Toys exclusive or a Toy Fair exclusive. Was the very first one with the funky suit that turns like white from holding all the dust, right? That rubbery material. Then they did it the shiny material, updated head sculpt, updated suit. Obviously not the same. And we don't have it with rolling eyes. So most likely another Batman Begins line coming, right? So all of the updated stuff with rolling eyes. So the Batman Begins suit with the rolling eyes, which is going to be incredible. Then we're going to get, again, then we could get the ninja versions of him, or Bruce Wayne, Ra's al Ghul, and then obviously there's no reason for them not to give us the suited version, which would be, then we're really done, right? I don't think they're going to make a Talia al Ghul, right? There's really no need for her. Besides that, we got Bane already. Scarecrow. Who else is villain related? They even made what's his name? Robin, whatever, I forget his name. What's his name? Whatever, Levitt. I forgot his name. Oh my God. So we got Robin, right? His name wasn't Robin either. He had another name. Somebody tell me in the chat. Forget his name. Somebody tell me in the chat. Joseph Gordon-Levitt. Joseph Gordon-Levitt, again, which was, Robin at the end, but it wasn't really Robin. His name was something else. So the fact that we got him, we never got a Lucius Fox either from them. So I think at some point, those figures have to be made. You know what I mean? They have to be made one way or another. They have to be made. So again, for the Rolling Eyes updates, please a Two-Face rolling eye Two-Face most likely. Remember, we got the original one with the two head sculpts, right? Then we got the 2.0 with an updated suit, right? The tailoring is beautiful. The updated head sculpt is beautiful. I believe for that one, we only got one head sculpt. I don't think we got two head sculpts. We didn't get, what's his name? Harvey Dent's head sculpt updated, right? We only got it for the first release for the Two-Face, update. It's not really a 2.0 now. he only came with that Two-Face head sculpt, the button, the glass, right? He's the drinking glass, the little shot glass, the revolver, and I think that's it. So that's another figure that is going to get a Rolling Eyes update. So these lines are going to continue. They're not going to stop. And as they keep going, right, they're updating new things as they go. So I'm new to collecting 112, collecting Marvel Legends, all my movies, was able to collect all the Nerd Night Hot Toys for cheap. Hobby's dying. This guy, hobby's dying. Razzle Ghoul, coming soon. You heard it here first. That would be nice. That would be great. But again, here we are, right? This is Scarecrows from Batman Begins. So anything's possible. Anything's possible. Yep, Gordon-Levitt, Joseph Gordon-Levitt. I completely forgot. I blank out on so many things sometimes. It's crazy. Night Watch 29. Guys, hit the like button if you haven't yet. Thank you guys for hitting the like button already. So there you have it, guys. Drama galore with Millie Studios. So don't sleep on Millie. They have, like I said, they've been doing a lot of stuff for Hot Toys over the years. So I don't know what's happening over there. I don't know what's going on. But again, the Superman guys, $275 from Sideshow. Not terrible. Again, I don't think it's going to be the only one. They're going to reuse that newly updated body for something, right? They have to do it. I know I'm late, but I'm so hyped for the new Superman. I really do hope we get more Justice League characters in general. I very much want a comic Green Lantern and Flash. It's only a matter of time, Gerardo, that we get, stuff like that. Because remember, we're getting from Marvel. Again, DC is a completely different world. But from Marvel, what are we getting? Things like Agent Venom, right? Who was thinking about an Agent Venom? Nobody. Why are we getting stuff like that? The Killing Joker. Who was thinking about that? You know what I mean? So they're getting it. Like I told you guys, the Batman Who Laughs, it's right down the street. That figure is inevitable. Inevitable. If they're getting into the Killing Joke, why wouldn't they do that? So that's coming again at some point. So a Green Lantern, it's most likely going to be a comic book version. A Green Lantern, a Green Arrow, it's most likely going to be comic book version. Also, Green Lantern, right? People have been dying for the lanterns too. I don't know if they said there was a show coming or a movie coming, but they show you that on the logo. It says the lanterns, I think. They don't show you green. You know what I mean? So it looks like it's going to be all different types of colored lanterns. It's not just going to be the green ones. Probably going to see red. You're going to see yellow, right? Going to see white. Going to see the blue. So anything's possible. Anything's possible. Which again makes it exciting. That just means more product, different figures, different characters. But again, it's obviously going to take time. It's not going to happen overnight. Hot Toys making more DC is great. All these announcements are amazing. No, it's exciting. Again, if you're a collector, if you like buying figures for the love of them, it's exciting. If you're here to be miserable, if you're here to talk shit, if you're here to talk about, I can't retire off of my Hot Toys collection, so I'm going to stop like a bum ass. You were never in this for the love of collecting. You were always in this for money, and you just expose yourself. If you're in this community, in this hobby, collecting Hot Toys, but you're crying that they're losing value, you're not here because of the figure or the toy or the meaning of the character. You're here looking for money. Which, as you guys can see, all the YouTubers can't wait to talk shit on Hot Toys because it's the only company that gives them any attention. You know what I mean? If they start talking shit about Inart, nobody's watching that shit because nobody cares about Inart. But because Hot Toys is so popular, they get the negative people that don't like Hot Toys to go watch their bullshit lies anyway. Again, that's YouTubing. You do shit for clicks. You do shit for attention. You do shit for, to create to make the views, and that's what it is, and there's nothing wrong with it. But again, to lie to people about shit to get those views, if that's how you roll, then that's how you roll. It is what it is. Oh, he will. He will with a pale, anemic Fison. The M30, he's going to use the M35. Okay? Remember this. The M35. Perhaps you think how to shoot a Lucha version, how to edit portraits. No one will stop him. No one will stop him. Will fucking his crew can't help but glaze in our annoying. Again, it's YouTubing. Right? It's YouTubing, right? They do it for the views. They do it for the clicks. It's fine. But to lie to people and people defending the lies, that is what will always blow my mind. Again, and I understand that the people who fall for that shit don't know shit about shit, don't have shit about shit, don't collect much of shit, which is why they fall for it. Because somebody who has a decent collection of Hot Toys will know that everything they're saying is not the truth. So that's the problem. Not that they're YouTubing. No, it's the lying. It's the lying. And it's what you said. They're glazing inner, like they're going to retire from this. It's pathetic. Just to be anti-Hot Toys again, while buying Hot Toys to get views out of them, to then sell them. And people believe anything that comes out of these people's mouths. It's insane. But that's this community. Like I said, people are retarded in this community. So, guys, what's today? Friday. I don't know if unless we get some drama tomorrow, I don't know if I'll be streaming. Maybe if you guys... I'll take a poll in the group. If you haven't joined the group, join the group. Hot Toys 16 Evolution on Facebook. Maybe I'll do a poll to see if you guys want me to stream. Obviously, the group has about, over 5,000 members. As you can see, nobody comes here. Nobody comes here. So, I don't know who's really going to respond to the poll, but I'll do it anyway to see if you guys want me to stream tomorrow. If not, then I'll take a day off. Remember, Rudy doesn't like me to work too hard. So we'll see what happens. Yep, try to watch a while back, and it was a Hot Toys hate. No, that's what I'm saying. And again, that's all it is. It's to attract the losers that don't have much Hot Toys to begin with because they're expensive. So it's easier to hate on it. Oh yeah, shit, and talking as if they had any. They have a few figures and, oh, yeah, Hot Toy sucks. Why? Because they can't afford anymore. So it's easier to go talk shit about it. That's why I don't allow it here because it's all bullshit anyway. Go take your negativity to the channels, the one negativity. It's okay. You're not going to bring it here talking about in-art is better than the Hot Toys. In-art is nothing. You want to believe it? Go right ahead. You're not going to do it here. It's not going to happen here. It ain't going to happen. Retardation. I don't allow retardation here. You guys know that. So everybody that gets kicked out of here, they're retarded or here looking for trouble or talking shit. But I don't allow bullshit here. You know what I mean? Because clearly you don't have common sense. Clearly you don't think for yourself. Somebody told you to hate on something. You go, okay, I hate on something because somebody told me. Like, it's so pathetic. So, guys, like I said, poll in the group tomorrow. If you haven't joined the group, join the group. Hot Toys 6-scale evolution. Hot Toys 1/6 evolution. And so we will talk soon. So, as always, guys, thank you guys for watching. And